welcome back to my channel. My name is Katarina Renee. If you're new here, welcome and please subscribe. I'm going to start this video out the way everyone starts their eyeshadow collection video out by saying YouTube is not my job. I just really like makeup. I love collecting things, so I have a lot of it, and I'm probably going to keep buying it throughout the year. I usually buy it at a discounted price so that I feel a little bit better about it, and you'll hear me talk about that as I go through my palettes, how I got them a little bit cheaper than full price. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in seeing my 48 eyeshadow palette collection, keep watching. Okay, so the first three palettes I'll be looking at are my ABH palettes. I have my Soft Glam palette. I actually got this with the money I got back from returning my Naked 3 palette because I just could not get that palette to work for me, so I'm keeping all three of these. This is my Prism palette. This was on sale for $32, so it's like one of the first high-end products I got, along with the Modern Renaissance. So I'm really glad I got both of those palettes because I really love these palettes. So I think ABH is great. I haven't tried Subculture. I've heard a lot of bad things, so I haven't like wasted my money on it just in case I didn't like it. Then I have the Clinique Palettes. I got these in high school, so these are gonna go. I'm gonna throw them in the trash because I really like them, but I think one is mine and one is my sister's, but I'm pretty sure they're expired, so I'm getting rid of those. Then I have this Makeover Essentials, and here's what it looks like on the inside. My boyfriend got this for me. It was really sweet. Some lady talked him into buying it, like for $20. It was this, a bag, 2 lip glosses and stuff, but this product really sucks. Like, I go to put on my eyes and just is all powder and it all flies away, so it was a sweet concept, but I don't want to keep up anything that's like taking up too much space that I'm just not going to use. So my next palette is my Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. I really love this palette. I don't know if this is upside down. I don't know how it's going to record, but yeah, I really love this palette. I think it looks awesome. The colors are beautiful. They blend well. So yeah, Cousin Dominique is awesome, and I love those palettes. This is the Blush Nudes. A lot of my drugstore palettes I bought when I was working 7 days a week. I worked on the weekend specifically for like spending money. I'd use all my tips to buy makeup or go to the movies or whatever. I just use Saturday and Sunday money for that, so that's what a lot of this is from. But this palette sucks, so this palette's trash. This is from Tarte. My stepmom got it for me. She's great. But these eyeshadows are just not my favorite, so I'm going to maybe pass this on to my sister, who will use it. She doesn't want makeup as much as me. Then I have my Jaclyn Hill palette. This palette is amazing. It has everything you could ever need. If you aren't obsessed with makeup and you want a palette that you can use for everything, this is perfect. It's, I think, $38, and I got it from Ulta. Sorry, my phone's putting a shadow in the corner, but yeah, this palette is super awesome. It's really good, so definitely keeping that. Then I have this Rimmel London palette. I am like always in the search for the best rose gold palette. I'll probably make a video about it soon. I was not digging this palette when I first got it, but I've heard really good things recently about their shadow, so I'm going to give it another shot. This is the first high-end palette I actually did ever buy. It's my Storybook Cosmetics Wizardry and Witchcraft palette. Basically, it's a Harry Potter palette. I mean, look at this. This is definitely a Harry Potter palette, except for the Hufflepuffs. They're always left out, but that's okay. So yeah, I really like this palette. If you're going for a Gryffindor look, like, this palette is amazing. The green, I just can't get the green to really be pigmented for me, so I also have this Makeup Revolution palette. If you're looking for a dupe for the Naked 3 palette, honestly, I did not like the Naked 3 palette that much. I think maybe I got an old one or something because everyone says such good things. I just could not get it to work for me. So if you're looking for a dupe, this is probably, I think, the best one. It's only $7. I love it so much. So yeah, definitely keeping this palette. I also have 2 palettes from BH Cosmetics, the Galaxy Chic, Galaxy Chick, I'm not sure, and then Wild Alluring palette. These palettes are like really dry, which I thought was kind of strange, but they are so pigmented. Like when you put them on your face, they just look so great. Like, it's just super, I guess it's not showing up super good on my phone, but in general, like, I always get compliments when I wear these, so I love these palettes. Definitely keeping these. So I also have this palette. I'll link this video below. I use this for my Dollar Tree video, and this palette works really well. The shimmers are super pigmented. I'll probably give it to my niece just because it was $1 and I have like this colors in other palettes, but this palette is pretty cool. This e.l.f. palette, yeah, it looks really dirty, but I still like it a lot. I think these shimmers blend pretty well. It's got so many different shades in it. I like most of e.l.f.'s eyeshadows. There's a couple that I wasn't a fan of, but I really like this one. So I'm definitely keeping this palette. So I have these two LA Girl palettes. These are from Dollar General. When I first decided to do makeup, I went to the dollar store and I bought like $40 worth of makeup. And I felt like I was spending so much money. Now I spend $40 on an eyeshadow palette, but I can't even get it open. There we go. But I liked these. I really want to try and give them another, like, use them more often because they were, I think, only a couple bucks. So I don't want to get rid of these just yet. I'll probably try them a few times. If it doesn't work out, I'll give them to my niece because she loves to play with makeup. See how challenged I am at opening shadows. And these are really cool colors. I don't really have a lot of these colors, so yeah, definitely want to try that again. Then I have my ColourPop palettes. I actually just got into ColourPop, like just started trying it, and I love ColourPop palettes so much. Like, everyone like said so many nice things about it, but I was like, is it really that great? Yes, the answer is yes. If you're wondering, is ColourPop actually worth it? The answer is yes. So I got this when I also returned the Naked 3 palette. This and the Soft Glam palette added up together to the same price as the Naked 3 palette, because Ulta has 20% coupons if you have their app, so 20% off. So, and you can't use it on high-end products, so of course I used it on getting another ColourPop. This is the Kathleenlights Dream Street palette. This is also an amazing palette, so if you're looking for a palette that's really good, these colors blend amazingly. The blues are super awesome, especially this color in the corner. Like, it just looks so cool, so I love those. This palette my aunt gave to me, and it was really sweet of her. I really loved that she gave it to me. The colors though are like, I think they're expired. They just don't really work as well. It was like a little kit that came with eyeshadows and mascaras, but they don't really blend anymore. So I'm gonna have to get rid of this, unfortunately, because it's, I think, pretty old. Then I have this Almay palette, this little one. My mom got this for me when I was in high school, so I really loved it in high school, but yeah, it's old. It's time to go. So this Makeup Revolution palette. A lot of my palettes, like I said, are drugstore because I love the drugstore. Not afraid to admit it. So there's my face in the mirror. But yeah, I love these shadows so much. I don't know if you guys can see them super well. The phone is casting shadow, but you can see I use the neutral colors a lot. And these work really, really well. I really like Makeup Revolution. I feel like they're underrated. They don't get talked about as much as they should. So this is my first Too Faced palette, the Natural Eyes. I got this after I realized, I guess I do have some natural colors, but I felt like I didn't have anything that was like high-end and really nice that I could just make a really natural look with. So, sorry for the reflection, but here's the colors. I love it, especially Honey Pot down here. It's just, this palette is so cute. The packaging is really cute, and it smells really good, so I love those. The e.l.f., I don't know what these are, but this is the Rose Gold palette. And then here is the Smoky Eye palette. I'm going to get rid of both of these. I'm going to see if anyone I know wants them. I just did not find them to work very well for me. I really don't wear really dark colors, like smoky colors, a lot. So I have these 4 palettes from CoverGirl. They have a smoky palette of these. So I'm going to get rid of these as well because, or I'm going to keep these because I love them and they're one of the first palettes I got that I really wore a lot. These I got from Walmart. They're like $13 at CVS, $10 at Walmart, and then you could also use Ibotta if you guys don't use Ibotta. So they have like rebates and stuff, and I use it on a lot of stuff at Walmart, and then after you get like $20, you get a free gift card to whatever store you want. So this is the Athena palette from Bad Habit. I love this palette. It's a dupe for the Huda Beauty palette, which I've never tried, but yeah, I really, really enjoy this palette. It's only, I think, like 15 bucks, so you can't beat that price for how great this palette is. Then I have the Arabesque palette, which is also amazing. This is also by Bad Habit. It's a dupe for the Soft Glam palette. I have a video coming up, I think, tomorrow that is comparing this to the Soft Glam palette, and I love this palette and the Soft Glam palette. So if you want to see a comparison, watch that video tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm going to give this to my friend Jen just because I don't need 2 of them. And then I have this Sugar palette by Face Candy. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced. The peach color didn't really work out for me, but the shimmers do work really well in this palette, so I'm going to keep it for the shimmers. Couldn't get the mattes to really blend that great. I have this from high school from my mom. It has a Soft and Pretty, which was my favorite in high school. Techno Pop, which you can see looks like I touched the orange because our colors were black and orange, but other than that, I did not touch this. There was the Glitz and Glam. This is an Ulta product, a Smoky Eye and Natural Eye, which I also used a lot. Some random lady at Target told me that brown looks good on blue eyes, and I just believed her and never wore anything else for a really long time. So these are all garbage. I tried to wear them the other day. Well, not wear them, but like swatch them, and they're expired, so I'm getting rid of it. I keep the box. It came with some eyeliners too. But I'm going to keep the box and see if I can use it for anything else. I also have this Broadway Eyeshadow Kit from the Dollar General. It was only a couple bucks. These are actually pretty good too, especially for how cheap they are. So I'm definitely keeping this just for a drugstore look and maybe just to try it out more to prove that I don't need to keep buying all these expensive palettes. I have these e.l.f. Aqua Beauty. No one really talked about these when they got them. I think I saw Tarte say that she thought they were awesome, but I thought they were awesome at first too, but then I used them to try and make like a Captain America look when Infinity Wars came out. And it took so much product. Look how far I dug into the red, and look at the color didn't have a lot of pigment. So I like these okay. I'm gonna keep them because I don't really have any other colors that are similar to these, but yeah, I wouldn't say that they're my absolute favorite. Then I have the Naked Ultimate Basics, and you know what? I can't really get this to work for me either. I use it sometimes because I own it, but it's not my favorite. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I just cannot get the Urban Decay products to work as great for me as other people do. They would say they're buttery, and they never feel buttery to me, so I don't know what my problem is, but I'm going to keep this because I do use it sometimes for matte colors, but yeah, I don't know. It's not my ultimate favorite. I also have this Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. I actually got this for $13. Tarte had it on sale online, and then I had used their website for the first time, so they gave me a 20% off coupon in my email, and yeah, so I ordered this. I really like it. You can see the highlight can get pretty powdery, but it smells really good. It's really cute. The shimmers are awesome. People always complain that there's not enough mattes in a palette. Honestly, it's not that much work for me to pull out another palette to use, so I don't mind that it's mostly shimmers. I actually like it. This is the Rosy Nudes eyeshadow palette from Five Below. I'm going to post a video this Friday, I think, comparing all my rose gold palettes. So that's why I got this palette, just to say, oh, look, $5. And this has 20 shades for $5. If it works well, that's pretty cheap. I have these two City Mini palettes. Some people also said they loved these, but I also had a hard time using these, so I want to give them another shot because I don't have these colors, especially in a lot of different shades, and these are cute colors, so I'm going to try again now that I like makeup a little bit more. These are more palettes I got with my tip money, so it's not like I was they were wasted. That money was specifically for spending for fun. I got this Physicians Formula the same day I got those, and I need to get glitter glue or something to make this stay on my eye, but I think this works pretty well. And I mean, the glitter is really glittery. I guess it looks pretty good in the camera, but I feel like it would look better if I had glitter glue. So I'm going to try getting some glitter glue to use those because I think they're really fun. Then I have the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette, and this is probably the only e.l.f. This is the palette like this I'm going to keep because these work really, really well. They look really pretty. I think this palette's really unique. I haven't really seen a lot of other palettes like this. And yeah. And lastly, I have the Shimmer Shadow I got from an Ipsy bag last summer. And I think these are sold at Target. It's a City Color Shadow. And, oh wow, that's really chunky. But it's really pigmented, so obviously you do not need that much, as much as I did. Cover my whole hand with that little swatch. So yeah, you don't need as much as I just did, but yeah, these colors was really pigmented. So here are the palettes that I'll be keeping. I know it's a mess. I'll be keeping these, and then these are the palettes I'm getting rid of. Like I said, I'm not going to be getting rid of a lot because I love my makeup. I'm not ashamed of keeping it all. Yeah, thanks for watching, and if you guys are interested in seeing more videos and any looks using any of these palettes, please subscribe and comment down below. Thanks.